Hello, we're going to be distributing and combining like terms today. And so when we do that, we need to remember that first we distribute, and then we come back and combine like terms. So this first one, we have done combining like terms, and then yesterday we did distributing that looked like that. Zoom in for you a little bit there. So we need to take care of the distribution first. This 4 is right next to this parenthesis again, so that is how I know what I'm going to distribute. I'm going to do negative 4 times 8y and negative 4 times 4, which gives me negative 32y minus 16. What I can't forget is that up here at the beginning of my problem I had this minus 3y. Well, now I can combine my y terms and get negative 35y minus 16. So I've taken that original problem and I've simplified it down to that. On this next one, number 2, the distributive property is occurring in here, and whereas my negative or minus 3y was out to the side at the end, my 6x is at the beginning. So that's what I'm going to need to make sure I don't forget. So I'm going to distribute 2 times 7y and 2 times 8x. I'm going to get 14y plus 16x because they're both positive. What I can't forget is that 6x. Now I can combine those like terms, put everything in alphabetical order by variable, and I get 22x plus 14y. My next one there, I actually have 2 distributive property problems going on to start with, and they're being added to each other. So once I do the distributing, I'm going to add them to each other. So I end up with negative 30y plus 12y squared. And over here, I'm going to end up with 56y squared, and it's positive, so I'm going to put a plus sign because I'm combining those two, and I'm going to end up with negative 96. This is one like term, and this is the other one, so I end up with 68y squared. This doesn't have anything that combined with it, so that goes next. And then I can't forget that I have minus 96. And I can't combine those because these are not like terms. They don't have a variable to the same power. This one's y squared, this one's a y, and this one has nothing. So I cannot combine them with each other. My next one there, I again have 2 sets of distributive property going on. Negative times a negative gives me a positive 45y to the 4th power, and then negative 40y. Over here I've got a 6y to the 4th because this is positive. I'm going to go and put my plus sign in, and then I've got negative 10y. What I can combine is that negative 40y and that negative 10y, and I get negative 50y. Or in this case, we're going to find we've got a higher y power here. 51y squared minus 50. Our next one, we have the distributive property here. And then I have, sorry about that, then I have terms at the front and term at the back that we're going to have to remember to bring back in and combine. So I've got 10c plus 6c squared, and I can't forget that plus 4c and that 19c squared. So 25c squared, and then I've got a 10c and a 4c that are both positive, so 14c. This last one's a bit of a trick question because you'll notice there's no distribution going on, except if you want to think about it like this. There is a 1 right here. Can you see that now it's refocused? I'm going to distribute a positive 1. Well, anytime I multiply anything by a positive 1, it just stays the same. So in effect, I have all I've done is remove the parentheses. And I apologize for the focusing issues that are going on. Hopefully it's not making you want to lose your lunch. I can then combine like terms. That is my only 7b squared. My 2a terms can be combined, and then that just goes at the end. So hopefully that's helped. Always remember when you're doing these, pause, try them out, then try it yourself, and then go back and check it.